Welcome into Titans Today by Chat Sports. I am Harrison Graham, back with another video for you guys, so hope you guys are having a great day. Today we're going to take a look at 5 breakout candidates for the 2022 season. A couple of rules on breakouts: no rookies unless producer Jack surprised me. Also, these are guys that haven't broken out yet, like Derrick Henry couldn't be a breakout candidate just because he was injured last year. So keep those things in mind, and let's get into it. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine is number 1 here. And let's be honest, the Titans don't really have a proven number 3 receiver right now. I think he's the guy that has the best chance to be that. So an opportunity for him to break out and establish himself on this offense. Did some good things last year. 38 catches, 476 yards. I like the fact that he had 4 touchdowns as kind of a secondary target for Ryan Tannehill this year. Can he give you, that 50 catches for 700 yards and 6 or 7 touchdowns? I think that'd be a nice lift for this offense, because when you look at the depth chart, I like Robert Woods. I think Treylon Burks is going to be a great player. What is it after that? I think Nick Westbrook-Ikhine is the most proven as a potential number 3 guy. So I think it's a good opportunity for him to prove himself. And let's be honest, while I'm very high on Treylon Burks and I like Robert Woods, Woods is coming off an ACL tear and Burks is a rookie. So Westbrook-Ikhine's got to be licking his chops saying, the opportunities, man, they're here. Lots of opportunity for him this offseason to put in the work, establish himself, get that connection with Ryan Tannehill, and say, yeah, I'm going to be a reliable target for you and for this offense. So I'm excited to see if he takes on that challenge and if he's able to deliver here in 2022. Will Westbrook-Ikhine break out this season? Type Y for yes, type N for no. I think you'll have a chance to do so. I want to hear what you guys think as Titans fans. Next up is Dillon Radunz, who the Titans drafted a year ago to be on this offensive line. Left tackle, right tackle flexibility. He's playing right for Tennessee and, didn't show a ton of great play as a rookie, but another opportunity to improve this year. And you got to protect Tannehill better, because once Derrick Henry went down last year and Tannehill had to throw it more, this line didn't hold up that well, to be quite honest. And, Dillon Radunz was brought in here to be a starting caliber player, and I didn't think he did that last year. But a chance to do that this year proved the Titans right when they made that draft pick. I liked him coming out of North Dakota State. There's a big learning curve going from the FCS to the NFL. Hopefully with another full offseason of work, he can be that stable force on this offensive line. If you love the Titans, then subscribe. We're closing in on 4,000 subscribers, just over 500 away. And I know you fans are passionate. You guys actually started a movement here at Chat Sports. We'll explain a little bit later on in the show. Hit that sub button if you want more Titans YouTube videos. Number 3, Caleb Farley, another draft pick from last year, who had the neck issue coming out of college. There were some red flags. That's why he slid a little bit in the draft. Missed some time last year, but he is a talented football player and on paper should be a starter for this secondary opposite of Christian Fulton. I think that's what the Titans expect. I think that's what they want. The problem is, will he ever be fully healthy, truly healthy? I don't know. You talk about back and neck stuff. It's a little dicey. I mean, it reminds me of Justin Ross going undrafted this year because he had a neck issue. Those are real concerns and real things you have to work through. If you are Tennessee, you've got to figure out what his medical situation is and if he's going to be a reliable football player. So I hope he can get healthy, stay healthy, and be that reliable presence that they're hoping he can be when they drafted him last year. What is your concern level over Caleb Farley's health? Scale it from 1 to 10. 1 being, you're not concerned, it's not even a thing. 10 being, you're pretty concerned, you're talking about a neck issue. I'm like an 8, I'll be honest. You say the word neck with athletes, it's usually a bad sign. Hopefully he can get past it, and hopefully he can play some good football in this Titans secondary. Let's go to Elijah Molden, another cornerback who should get some opportunities this year for Tennessee, if I'm being completely honest. Had a decent year last year, 62 tackles, 4 pass breakups, had a pick, had a forced fumble. He can play the run a little bit. He can line up against slot receivers and play. some good football, kind of a boomer bust type of corner, and this is kind of a boomer bust type of CB unit, to be honest. They take some chances. There are some question marks with some injuries. I mean, you look at this unit again. I like Fulton a lot. I think you feel good about that, but you brought in Roger McCreary. He can challenge Molden at nickel if Molden doesn't deliver. Buster Screen is on this roster. Can he get back to being a solid player on an NFL roster? Didn't really play in the NFL last year, but should be competition. I'm excited about the competition in the secondary for the Tennessee Titans, especially at that cornerback position. Okay, number 5 breakout candidate for the Tennessee Titans here on Titans Today. We'll stick in the secondary. How about Amani Hooker, who has done some good things, but hasn't really had that true breakout yet. You look at 2020, had 51 tackles, 8 pass breakups, 4 interceptions, so kind of had that mini breakout in that season, but last year didn't take that next step, so you're kind of looking for that explosion here in 2022. Can he take that giant leap and establish himself as a big-time safety in the National Football League? If he can, you guys saw how safeties got paid this offseason. He could be a guy that gets paid in a couple of years. That would be huge for this secondary because I think there's a lot of talent in this group. We all like Kevin Byard, obviously, but Hooker's got to be a guy that can play at a high level. If those two guys next to each other can play well, that can cover up a little bit for this, kind of make-or-break CB unit that the Titans have going right now. So I like Hooker's skill set. We've seen him do it. Can he take that next step? That's what we're all hoping to see here in the 2022 NFL season. Name a Titans breakout candidate. Maybe I'm forgetting somebody here on the show. Let us know down in the comment section who you think will break out this year. And I'll recap the 5 guys that I have for you guys here on Titans Today that could break out this season. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine, again, he should be able to establish himself as wide receiver 3. Hopefully he's able to do so. Dillon Radunz, can he take that leap after a poor rookie season? We'll see. Caleb Farley, injury concerns, but the skill set is there. Elijah Molden, he's a capable nickel back. If not, Roger McCreary could get early snaps, so keep an eye on that. And then Amani Hooker as well as a safety on this defense. Shout out Young Tricks because you started a movement here at Chat Sports. You commented 53 separate times on Wednesday's video, and all of our channels at Chat Sports started challenging other fan bases on how many times an individual person watching said video can comment, and there's been crazy numbers here at Chat Sports, so shout out to you, and you are the comment record here on Titans Today. Is someone going to take that from Young Tricks, though? Or is Young Tricks going to extend his record? Maybe he's going to comment 100 times on today's show. So if you made it this far in the video, and if you want a shout-out, whoever sets the record is going to get a shout-out on a video next week. Can someone top 53? We'll find out on today's show.